I guess what would be something that if Johnny Ference was going to hire a job, that'd be a better way. Johnny's going to hire a job done. What's Johnny looking for in a drone pilot? Because dude, there's a lot of farmers that are like, I've never messed with this. It's a thing.
Well, one thing I really like about it when it comes to drones, if we're looking for ways to help bring family members back to an operation.
Okay, sure.
What's nice is they could probably cover your acres and get a little custom on top instead of paying somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I mean, most, of course, we can talk about tariffs and tariff prices and all that jazz, but the price point for drones aren't terrible in my eyes.
What's a new T40 cost, roughly?
A new T40 with tariffs, question mark, but you're looking probably around that 27-ish.
Okay. And are most all drones made in China? Is that what it?
Some way, shape, or form.
Some way, shape, or form. Okay.
I mean, some of them are made, or the parts are over there. They ship them over here, and now they're U.S. made.
Got it.
But they work.
Yeah.
So I really don't care.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing to know, though, this tariff is going to slow down the drone adoption market. Because what I've been getting for quotes, for some drones, it was a $15,000 increase.
Whoa. It's almost 50%.
Yeah.
Or over.
Well, and that's another thing about the asset you got to understand. The moment you put over 500 acres of that on that drone, you just depreciate it at 50%.
Got it.
Just the honest truth.
Because how many people are out there looking for used drones?
Well, and they're thinking to themselves, I could buy this used one for this price, or I can wait next year for the next bigger tank, be more efficient, get more done. But I'm not going to lie. If you're sitting there like borderlining and you're just saying, I just want to see if I'm even interested in it, a used T40 will get a lot of great jobs done.
Got it. Okay.
So,
and then there's the factor of how much is, say a guy's like, maybe I only use it for 150 acres. Maybe I use it let's say 300 acres. Is it going to justify itself? Like, is it going to pay for itself? No, but what's that ability of timeliness worth to you?
Yes.
How much, is your application savings, could you, say 300 acres at $14 would be
a number.
$500? No.
A little north of that, right?
$5 grand? $5 grand? What's 300 times 14? 300 times 10 is 3,000.
Yeah.
Plus, whatever. It's about $4,000, give or take. Y'all can admire my math skills if you want.
Yeah.
But anyway, $4,000. No, that doesn't buy the drone. But the timeliness of your application, did you save?
But that's one day.
Yeah. Did you save a crop?
Yeah.
Not save a crop. Did you? It's funny. Me and one of my landlords were talking about this last night. I just finished corn plant last night. And I told him, I said, man, so many in agriculture, I'm going to go on a tangent. So many in agriculture think that we're adding bushels by applications. We are not. We are decreasing our loss of bushels. And so the bag of seed that the guys in the I-States plant, I'm just going to pull a DeKalb number out, 65.95. I have friends in multiple states planting 65.95. Great corn. Great corn. But it will yield different in all these different states.
100%.
So, but you could take his bag in, northern Iowa and take it to Oklahoma, just swap bags back and forth. The guy in Iowa is probably going to raise higher corn than the guy in Oklahoma. Why? It's environment. So, and why is that? Because you're going from totally different environments.
Totally different stressors.
Totally stressors. Yes, stressors. You're going to go from desert climate to very wet, cold climate.
Yep.
Totally different. Same plant. And so, there are some guys like, we don't really know what the yield potential on corn is. No. Like, if you literally could control every element, like feed it exactly perfectly, control its climate, its water, everything from germination to harvest. Maybe 1,000 bushel an acre. Could be. We broke 600.
Yep.
So we're told. And so if we go, it's maybe a timely application can take us from 180 or say we missed that window of application. We had that bar, we come down from 220, 210, 200, 190 because it's hot, dry, rains. We're safe in that 180s, and then we have, striped leaf rust move in like crazy. Now we start dropping, a bushel a day for 10 days.
Yep.
Well, if you can get out there in 10 days and do a job, ahead of somebody, that's why I own my own sprayer.
Yep.
I love the ability to get in it and go when I want. But, what did that 10 bushel right there? So we look at the cost of the savings of application, but what did the timeliness factor return us on the farm?
Well, and I'd be the first to say, who's going to apply something the best on your field is you.
Absolutely.
Every time.
Unless you have Johnny Ference around you.
I don't know if we can go that far. But
Guys, if you've liked the information that you've seen so far, go ahead and check out the full-length podcast on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe there. It's also on all the major podcast platforms. We're constantly dropping info and more content on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Check it out for a lot more content.